He had just jolted awake from a dream when he realized that only a second ago he had still been on the battlefield in Afghanistan. Yet now he was suddenly inside a moving train, with a woman in front of him chatting as Sean wasn't his name.
You look pale. Everything okay, Sean?
He started to suspect that everything in front of him was just a dream, but he had never had a dream that felt this real. At that moment, the conductor began checking tickets. Still dazed and confused, he didn't even react before the strange woman reached into his jacket pocket and pulled out his ticket. Hearing her call him Sean again and again, he finally couldn't hold back and spoke up.
Look, I can see that you think you know me, but I don't know who you are.
But to her, what he said just sounded like some sort of bad joke. Determined to figure out what was happening, he paid close attention to his surroundings when the train stopped midway. Yet the mix of reality and strangeness only left him more bewildered, just as he was about to get off.
Hey, mister. Hey.
A young man called out, but it wasn't to him. The man was yelling for another passenger who had accidentally dropped his wallet. That was how he learned from the young man that this was a train bound for Chicago. Still lost and disoriented, he stumbled back to his seat, unaware that this train was about to turn his whole life upside down. When he sat back down, a chilling sight made the hairs on his neck stand on end. The reflection in the window wasn't his own face. Completely unable to make sense of it, he rushed into the train's restroom. He didn't look at the mirror right away, instead closing the door first, taking a deep breath.
Oh, no.
And then pulling out the wallet he carried. What he saw in the reflection shocked him. The identity on the ID inside was the same face staring back at him in the mirror. He really was Sean, a local school teacher, but how could he not know his own name and face? His earlier strange behavior had already worried the woman, and as their train passed another speeding train in the opposite direction, he suddenly blurted out a line that would echo throughout the whole story.
Look at me. Everything's gonna be okay.
Before he could even finish speaking, the entire train erupted in a violent explosion. The searing heat and the raw pain felt absolutely real. Yet he woke up once again in another unfamiliar place. Sitting in front of him was another unfamiliar woman. To all of Coulter's frantic questions, she gave no answers, only telling him to state his name. She even leaned close to the screen so he could see her clearly, as if the two had already known each other, while Coulter himself seemed to be suffering from some kind of memory confusion. Sure enough, when the woman played a strange video and asked Coulter to repeat a passage of words, he could do it.
Goodwin, your name's Goodwin.
That is correct. Welcome back.
But he was still drowning in questions. When exactly had he returned to the US from the battlefield? What was this device that now trapped him? And what was really going on? Yet Gwen refused to answer any of it. All she told Coulter was to brace himself and go back to find out who had planted the bomb and set it off.